really educating for everyone. In this way, in the future, more and more people will be using this kind of problem solving. Just need to change our understanding, and then the problems will be solved. Like the modern disease, we need to research new medicine. All medicines are not much working for new disease like that.
And then need to have courage to go to the doctor.
Full medicines are already resistant.
I mean, to discuss like this, you need to have courage.
Yes. This is open.
Like, go into the doctor.
Open. This is not secret. In fact, nearly everyone, every family, every organization have this kind of problem. So if we are open to each other, it will be really helpful to know about each other. We are easy to understand each other very well. This is like a family. Solving the problem as our family member. But this is Buddha way. That's why. Buddha way, Dhamma way, middle way. So it is concerned with everyone. Even for non-meditator, they may experience this kind of misunderstanding, not seeing from the other side. Therefore, they are angry because of seeing only from one side. If they can see from other side, no need to be angry. I can learn a lot from the mistake of the other people in the Bhava Center. That's why I will not do like them. So also, I want to educate the other not to do this kind of mistake. This is not good like that. The Power education system will be like this. Education is with the test. We will change from live stream to Dhamma books. School test. In this way, anyone can understand. In my understanding, that is natural. That is not the problem. This is the nature of the living beings and the nature of the created mind. So it will happen until we understand, until we can accept all these problems as nature of the living beings. If we can understand, that will not be problem. Even if we are arguing with each other, we can continue doing good deeds like this. We don't need to stop doing good deeds. We don't need to left this kind of organization. We just need to continue doing good deeds with shouting, yelling, and then happy again. Nothing to do. Because finish. I understand whatever thinking or saying or speaking or doing are solving the problem. Now I'm teaching, this is solving the problem. I just need to explain what I understand. In this way, the problems will be solved. In my side, not the problem. That is not nature.
Well, I haven't been to any of your Tabawa centers,
Yes.
but I've known about the events that happen there, that people will fight and throw stuff right in front of Seattle. So I don't know how those situation is going to get better if there was no practical way of solving, because this is well known with Tamawa system. You know, there was like chaotic, people would fight, yell. It was like a madhouse. And
Yes, but in the house, in the society, they cannot endure. But in the Baba Center, we can accept it, we can endure it, we can forgive, we can forget, then nothing to do.
yeah, we need to understand that whatever that happened, we need to learn from our mistakes or what happened so that we make it better next time, not just say, you know, it already happened and then it won't happen again, because it would continue. Well, I've been with Seattle for a year. I've been with different organizations, and this is the most that I've been involved. And it's basically only me as the organizer to help with the meditation retreats. But I ran into some difficulties too. You know, ran into difficulties where I questioned whether I should continue. Not because of Seattle, but there was a lot of unwholesome activities that going on into the group. And when you met with the Vietnamese community or the Vietnamese leader, there were many people with many talents. Especially in the meditation community, there's a lot of Vietnamese people who are leaders, who are really involved and who are extremely talented. Nobody decided to help Seattle because of the community that we brought with us into different locations, the exposure that they've seen, the yelling, the angry, the unwholesome activities that go on. And repeatedly, you know, whenever presented, they would say Seattle will do nothing, like let it go. But that is not something that they can see in the long term to make it work. And so I don't know how to help Seattle establish something in the US without making changes or without actually making positive changes. Like I can endure for now, like this long. I can let go of a lot of stuff. So my personality is that I would get things solved. I would solve the problem. If that project needs to be done, then I will make sure that gets done and problem solved as I go along. But I'm not very details on solving, like fighting between this person and that person or personal problem between this and that. I can't do that. If I have a big committee, yes, many people can, but for problem fighting between each other, I don't want to be involved. You know, we're supposed to build a team where everybody share the work and everybody live in harmony. But when I encounter, like planning this whole trip, I encounter so many problems behind the scene, like so many. You know, people come and say, this person was mean, this person did that, they don't do this. It's like endless. But then I still focus on the big picture and say, this has to be done. We need to move on to this retreat and try to not get involved and let them solve with each other. But it doesn't mean that things doesn't happen in the background. A lot of activities are going in the background, from people asking the yogis for money, intentionally asking them for money, chasing after them for money, you know, like so many things, Seattle. And like you said, right now we have to try to solve bigger problems too. We have to deal with the protesters who are going. I have to encounter with the Abbots, explain to them what happened, plan the next retreat, and the little things like I have to do, like I have to go mop the floor, sweep the floor, a lot of things going on. And when I ask people, like, could you kindly do this? The first thing they do is kick and scream and yell. Like they want their stuff to be done only, but not to look at what the whole picture that needs to be done. Seattle is focusing on teaching Dhamma. You are not focusing on solving, you know, the little tiny things that happen in your community. But the same for me. I need to solve big and small problems. So after, like for this side, right? When we're done solving the internal problems with all the women, the nuns, and everybody else, then I have to go to the Abbot side. Okay, this, you know, you need to explain to me why all these protesters are here. What teacher are you bringing? Blah, blah, blah. Just stuff that I have to solve and present. And also, if I want to go request for another retreat, another meditation retreat, I have to explain to them what happened to the previous one. So I would like that if we continue, let me do what I need to do. The little stuff that you, among all the people that stay here, if you can solve it among yourself, help each other to solve it.
As we see sometimes problems appear like with, she's not here, but the woman who you assigned today responsible for the finances.
Mm-hmm.
Problems appear just because of the problem on the mind already existing, and then people just exaggerating over it, and then
There's
sometimes
problems with everybody.
uncareful attention
There's
from one to the other.
So there's problem with everybody. Let's say she would say something about you, you know, like 5 people will come say, Katerina talk too much, she'll do this and that. She'll say something about you. This
Yes,
person will come and say
is
this
what
about
I'm
you.
saying, that we need to have patience, and we need like.
But it's not
because
me.
whatever- Like now, I'm trying to express something and you're interrupting. I will still have patience because I see how I can practice in this moment, for example, right? Not to create the conflict. I will maybe backwards and let you speak more if you want to express more, but I will always kind of try to use the situation to see how I can be better in this time. This is like.
Well, here's the thing. People, when they come to Seattle, they will say, I will do this, I will do that. I'm very good at learning Dhamma. I understand this. Behind the scene, when they leave, completely different. Like, they will present very well in Q&A. Like, I understand it's non-self. We are not supposed to do this and that. It's not like that when they interact with people within us or even outside. It's only speak, no action.
I would just I just wanted to because I'm the one who asked for you to come here to resolve our own conflict, and then we can
Sure.
move. So I don't want you to be an enemy, and right now, if it's it's my own holding on to my own feelings, but but I don't feel like I'm able to let go without sharing and speaking together with the
I
community.
can see that. You know, I already let it go yesterday, but I can see that you continue to carry into
Yes,
today. So
I am.
express it.
Yes, I am. I can admit that. And I can also share that it's obviously something that's triggered me because of my own personal history. So it's not just about you, but it was triggered by whatever. And I'm trying to use this as a way to learn how to deal with people better, because this is a habit and a pattern in my life that is very difficult for me. So I'm trying to use the Sangha to help me to learn, because as you can see, it's not easy for me at all. There's very deep trauma. I can see I'm overreacting. I can see this, but I can't stop it still.
I know.
So, but I want to say to you that, you know, I think there were things that were unnecessary that you did. It wasn't only me. It was a meeting of two, you know, and at that moment, both of us were equally headbutting each other. And I don't, what I felt then is you were completely blaming it all on me, and I don't think that is fair. There was no reason to insult me the way you did. For me, I take it very, very seriously. You said, "Are you really a nun?" For me, that's not something light.
That's not what I said. I said, you remember who you are. You are a nun.
No, you said, "Are you really a nun?"
No,
remember
I did
exactly
not say.
the
I
words you
say, do you remember who you are? Because I want you to remember that you are a nun and not your anger.
Okay. Firstly, I remember the words you said, and you said, "Are you really a nun?" And you didn't say it in a calm way at all. So you were just as uncalm as I was. When I came into the room, you were moving my bed and moving my stuff. And so, yes, I got angry. It was doing by force and not in a way. If you had a problem, you could have come to me and said, "We have this problem, you know, whatever and whatever. How can we solve this problem, you know?" And then I could explain my side. You never gave me the chance to explain my side, and because of that I got angry, because I want to be heard. I want you to listen to me, so my voice raises. It's automatic, it's not conscious, but I find it difficult. So if you are as a leader, sometimes we have to be better than others, you know? So if you don't want anger to arise and you see it's happening and I'm not able, you also need to develop skills to, you don't have to do anything, but I'm saying it will be helpful also for all of us to develop skills. And I'm just saying from my point of view right now, I'm just saying from my perspective, I know that if you had been calm and allowed me to speak and listen to my side, I would not have raised my voice. There would be no need to. So that's this. I'm talking about from my side, and I understand I need to think about your side as well, but I'm sharing my side so you understand my side. So yeah, if you could, and you said things like, "I am doing for all, you're only doing for yourself." This is, for me, this is not a skillful way to resolve a conflict or a problem. There's other ways to do it. So how do we solve the problem together? Instead of insulting me, that doesn't make me want to work together with you to solve the problem. Instead of insulting me and saying, "I am so good, I'm working for the good of all, and you're so selfish, you're working only for yourself." That's not a good way to try and find a way to work together.
So you have a way to perceive it, but that's not how the situation was. When I came in, I didn't even know it's your stuff. I had to make space for the beds for the next coming people. When you came in, you already was screaming. You were already screaming when you came in and you saw I was moving the bed. Your anger was off the roof. And that's why I said, you know, please, I'm not going to speak right now because you are so angry.
You only said that at the end. You did not
No.
say that in the
And
beginning.
then I said, I need to move this. And you say, no, you cannot move this. I said, There are people who are laying outside in the rain. It was cold. We need to make bed for them. You continue to insist that you cannot move my stuff.
Yes, that was my position. I didn't want you to move my stuff. Okay, it didn't mean that I want people to sleep in the cold and the rain. It meant that right now, this is where I put my bed. It is easiest for me and most comfortable. It was told to me that I can put my bed here, if it was the same for you, somebody was moving your things, maybe they understood or not that it was yours, and I fully accept that you didn't know it was mine. But when I see that it's mine, I just like, wait a minute. Maybe I fully can say maybe I came with too much anger. I can agree with that. But I'm just saying, okay, then as a response, you can also be like, okay, let's wait a moment. Let's see. Okay, I see that you're angry. How can we solve this problem together? Okay, I have these needs and you have these needs. How can we all solve this together?
If I were able to do that, I would have done.
Okay.
I did
That's
say,
why we're all learning.
I did say, you're really angry right now and I cannot talk right now. I did, but you continue to escalate. That's why I walked out. You cannot control your anger at all.
Firstly, this is the first time that I have raised my voice.
That's not true. Many yogis have came to me and specifically pointed out that you cannot control your anger. You will scream at them.
Who?
Okay, so they were asking from the other residents. Tui, she was asking Aloka if you can drive. You pointed in her finger and said that, you know, how dare you, ungrateful, all this. The next day she came
Firstly,
crying.
I did not point with my finger.
I don't know what happened
Yes,
between
you don't know
guys.
exactly. You only know one side.
I am
you don't
only
know my
telling
side.
you what they came to me crying.
You should understand. You are seeing only from your side.
Yes, but I'm trying
You are
to explain
you are
my
also
side.
saying only from your side. You are also saying only from your. That's the problem. Different people, not the same people. That's right. What you what you are saying is what you understand. You should understand like this. So also what she is saying is what she understands. It cannot be the same. So I understand very well. That's why if you say that's your view. This is you are not me. That's why you cannot understand from my side. In this way the problems will be solved. Whatever you say is what you understand. You are understanding you are not me. That's why your understanding cannot be like me. So this is the same for all the problem.
What I'm trying to do is help each other to understand each other so that...
It will take time. You cannot understand.
Yeah, but we have
easily.
to at least talk about it. Even at least we can talk about it, though. That's all
Because
I'm trying
I feel
to
that
do.
every time I come into contact with you, I will be spewed with anger. So I avoid. Like,
when have I ever come
because
to you with
that's
anger
the perception
before?
that I have. Like, I'm so afraid of your anger that I just go somewhere else and don't want to come into contact. Because you cannot feel your anger, but I can. Like, I can also and that's
feel
why I
your
separate
negative,
it. That's why I want to be separated. Because you don't have to feel mine, I don't have to feel yours.
But yeah, if we start to bring it up, like
yeah,
start to
when
understand the
it's
other
enough
side.
time, when both of us can understand the other points of view, then we can talk again. But right now, look at us, right? You cannot control your anger and I cannot control mine. That's why I told you we need to separate so that when we try to understand each other's point of view, then you can talk again.
Okay, so but can you like try and understand my point of view that if I come like
Seattle say, she can never understand mine and I can never understand her.
I don't think
it would take
it's true.
time.
I think I can understand your side.
That's
I'm
why
just
you should allow her to do what she understands. Besides, if you cannot understand, Cindy can understand. She is seeing from her side, so she think this is wrong. In your side, you are right to do. So different understanding. So, but even if we have different understanding, if we are not grasping only our understanding, or if we can accept different understanding, it is okay. No problem. For me, I can allow anyone to come and stay because I'm not grasping on anyone, white or black, anything good or bad. But what I understand is, what I am doing is, I am doing for Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha are concerned with anyone. That's why I am released because of relying on Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. If I rely on myself, I will be angry nearly all the time because of relying on Dhamma. So Dhamma will allow whatever good or bad happen all the time. In the past, in the beginning of the first Dabhava Center, even within one day, there will be good news and then bad news. All the time, till 3 or 4 years, the first 1 or 2 years, very worse. We are doing good deeds, but we have to pay back for our past karma. Therefore, good and bad, right and wrong are competing within the beginning of the power center. This is the same for nearly all the center, but we are open. That's why we allow everyone to know what is really happening. If we don't allow like this, there will be misunderstanding. That's why it is better in my understanding, it is better to allow everyone to see as it is, and then they will decide by themselves.
So, whatever happened yesterday, right?
Yes.
I already moved on.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, whatever they want to do, they understand that the way. I already moved on with my activities. But I can see that you hang on so tight that it's like you suffer so much from it. But I'm not going to be responsible for your suffering. You are. I'm already done. Like, I'm happy doing it and
Okay,
do
but then
other
if you're
things.
so great, then why can't
Because you brought it up here again that
No.
we have to come in. There are many people in here that will do things that upset you, don't do things the way that I like, but that is their problem. You can tell them what to do, they don't do it. What else to do? You're like, okay, fine, then you do what you want to do.
That's why she requests me to solve the problem in front of me, because she could not detach by herself. That's why we should think for her.
But I cannot help her, like I cannot help her let it go. Like, she will have to do it on her own.
all I wanted was just acknowledgement that we both made a mistake. That's all I wanted, actually.
But when you go outside, people are gonna hurt you, and they're not gonna say
it's not
sorry.
outside. But it's not outside. We're
What
here,
I'm trying
we're living
to say
together,
is,
and it's also these same things can happen again. So I just wanted to talk to you so that we have some
So look,
understanding.
you wanted me to say I'm sorry, but in my view, I didn't do anything wrong, so I won't say sorry, right? That's what you need to get better. But you're gonna continue to need that from everybody over and over again. They're gonna have so much control over you. Like, if they don't say sorry, then you're gonna suffer. Like right now, I can say sorry to make you feel better. But if you go out and other people say they attack you, and then you're gonna suffer until they say sorry to you. I mean, we are responsible for our own suffering. You can attack me as much as you like, but I put a boundary. This is as far as you can go. This is how, like, I would suffer for 5 minutes. You don't have control over me to suffer 24 hours. That is my choice. You stop right there. But you allow me to make you suffer for a whole day. And that is your responsibility to get over. you gave me total control over you.
Because of solving, she went to hear from you. She want to understand your view from your saying. That's why we have to do like this. Because of discussing like this, she may understand more and more, and she may be able to detach more and more. For me, I have many experience of solving the problem like this. I know the side effect of solving the problem concerned with discipline, law and regulation. That's why I rarely rely on law and regulation. I use better way. So what is, if you can do, you do. If you can do good deeds, you should do. If you are doing bad deeds, you are do. But whenever you are doing something, you are using your merits. If you are doing bad, you are losing your own merits. Besides, you are doing more demerits, more bad deeds. In this way, anyone who continues doing good deeds in the meditation center, it will be more and more near to receive bad consequence for sure. I understand this cause and effect very well. That's why I can continue doing good deeds for over 20 years continuously. This is the way how I use the law of karma in better way. Besides, I'm educating the people how the law of karma is working concerned with everyone. I choose to solve the problem by this kind of understanding. In this way, I can survive better and better. For those who choose to solve the problem with discipline or law and regulation, they can survive worse and worse. This is sure. In this way, in the long run, more and more people are following this way, because only when there's comparison, only when there's comparison between white and black, hot and cold, it is more easy to understand. Following as a lay person, I learn to forgive only 3 times. No more 4 times to forgive. But
To the same
as a
person.
yes. But as a meditator, forever forgiving. No more anger. This is Buddha way. In this way, I try to forget everyone, everything. In this way, I'm able to forgive to any kind of mistake, bad deeds. That is what I'm practicing and teaching. So allow someone what that one can do. I will just explain. If you do like this, you will be good health, you will be wealthy, you will be well known, you will be long life, your wish will be fulfilled because of doing like this. I'm the same. But if you are not doing like this, you will not be healthy, you will not be wealthy, you will not be long life, your wish will not be fulfilled. Whether you believe it or not, I will teach the same to everyone. Besides, I'm not teaching only, I'm allowing everyone. If you are difficult to do good deeds in other place, you can come and stay in the power center. You can learn. This is my way of teaching by practice is much more than my teaching like this. In this way, more and more people are learning because of doing good deeds within the power center. Not much because of my teaching, because teaching like this is especially for the student who love reading, listening. But for those who are not skillful in education, they will learn only by practice. In developed country, education system is good, but in Myanmar, education system is not good like this. That's why most of the Myanmar people are difficult to learn by answering question and answer, learning at school. They will work. They haven't learned education till they get degree from university, but they are working in Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. Yes, because they are difficult to learn by question and answer or teaching at school. They will learn only by practice.
Like it's almost funny because whenever that happened, I don't hang on to it. It was like gone. Move on to the next and do. But what I'm trying to say to Ciale is the longer you hang on, you are the victim of
Yes, I
yourself.
understand that.
Yeah, I cannot help you,
But I mean, it's still like, if you see that I'm suffering, you can see. Oh, I'm sorry.
What can I do for you?
You can try and understand my side and say, oh, okay. I also didn't need to be like that. Simple. Actually, it's not very hard, because you don't need to worry about me and the whole, like, everyone else. But between us, we can show compassion and forgiveness and understanding. Like, I can say, oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't the best way for me to raise my voice. Maybe I can learn to do it a different way. And also from your side, it can also be the same. Like, oh, yes, maybe it wasn't, I can understand why you're a little bit angry if someone is moving your bed, you're very tired, you haven't slept, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can have some compassion for my side of the story as well.
You are asking something from me. Again, you are seeking something from me. Right? You are asking for me to give you something.
You must try to learn from her side. In this way, there will be no problem. If she can, I can understand about you, about her. That's why no problem. That's why no problem for both of you. So you must try to learn about her. In this way, what is her good point? What is her weakness? In this way, what is her habit? If you can understand, you can accept it. This is, as a meditation teacher, the land donated to me for the first time was occupied by the government and sold to the other monks, other monks. But I accept it. This is not moving from here to there, just taking grasping. In fact, from the law of Buddha, should not do like this, because this is donated to me. That's why if you want this chair, you must ask me permission. Without asking permission, if you take it, as a monk, you are wrong. This is the law. This is the law of karma. Because of taking what is not given to you, you must also, your belongings will not be taken back without your permission. This is the law of karma. But I understand, but for some of the orthodox monks, if they have power, they think, I have power, I can do what I like. But I accept it because I understand. I myself did the same in my previous life. That's why I have to pay it back again. I have to experience like this. Because of using this method, I can receive over 100 meditation center. I can buy this, I can receive donation. This is using the past karma. If I dare not accept my losing the first donated land, I may be still difficult to own my own even to belong to one monastery or meditation center will be difficult for me. This is the same for everyone, not only with me. This is using our past bad karma in the right way. But most of the people will not do like this. That's why they are difficult to belong to even one monastery or meditation center. So you should understand, if she do it, let do it.
So
If she shout, let shout. Because to fulfill her need. It's okay. You cannot accept it. That's the problem. You may be grasping the idea a leader should be like this, like that. So this is grasping use is wrong. I can accept it. Even for the other senior monks, whatever they like to do, I will accept it. Because not their action, my previous action are given the cost of present experience. That's why it's okay. It reminds me, I'm grateful to that. I'm grateful to that monks or authorized person because of him, I'm sure I already did the same mistake in the past. That's why, because of understanding like this, I dare not break precepts.
Well, Tsiale, because you don't understand what I'm trying to do here. If I continue, I can say a lot of things to soothe you. I can do that, but I'm purposely not doing that right now because I want you to see that if you continue to seek people, like to tell them to change, to say sorry, and then you will feel less, then you will suffer.
You're not my mother, and you're not my
See?
teacher.
So right now I'm not giving you what you need. You know, I can accept you
But
the way
don't do
you
something
are.
purposefully to teach me. That's not like.
But you can't see that is
just sharing.
yeah.
No, she said to teach you.
I'm
I'm
not-
teaching you a lesson. If you
No.
are like this, then no. You
No.
can't continue.
So
You
I'm
should
not
not.
gonna argue it anymore.
No, but that's what you said.
You will get offended by everything I say. Like everything I say, you will take it like twist and that, and you will get offended. So that's why I said you have to take care of your discontentment towards me or something about me, you know, because right now you already have this view that I'm wrong, I'm like this, I'm like that. You cannot accept me for this is what I do. You cannot accept me for my habits, my things, but I can accept you. That's you.
But
you
I
know?
don't believe we wouldn't have had a conflict if you can accept me the way I am.
I did. After I had a conflict with you, I left you to be what you are. Like, I don't bother you. I don't try to change you. I don't try to talk to you because I accept it. That's how you are. But you are not accepting me right now. I don't have a problem with you.
But you should understand, if you continue to practice like this, or if you stay in the society, you will surely experience this kind of action more and more because you attach, because of your attachment. You attach to be like this. It will continue until you detach. It's mostly concerned with your attachment. That attachment is not about good action, but about bad action. So you see from the side of, you see with anger, delusion. That's why you think this is bad to do. In my understanding, this is natural. If we see freely without anger, worry, delusion, that it is. Whatever good and bad action or experience, finish. No more. Nothing to do. Just to understand like this. Now finish. So if we are not seeing from the side of someone, no problem. Because of seeing from the side of someone, there is problem. Different someone. If we are only from the same someone, it is okay. You are right in your side, so also she is right in her side. You need to detach from whatever she did or whatever she is doing now, whatever she said in the past or whatever she is saying now, or whatever she will say in the future. You should detach. Attachment is the cause of problem. I can detach. That's why no problem in my side.
May I try to clarify for my understanding?
Yes?
It seems like what is happening is that Sayadaw, he's not taking sides, but he's teaching Sayale as Sayale. He's given you maybe more advice because also you come with a request.
I think because I'm suffering more, so he's.
And you also said you want to learn from this, and he's given advice. So actually, as I see you now, from what he's teaching, you really need courage. And you can learn a lot from this situation for your own benefit. It doesn't mean that Cindy is an angel or something. It only means that you can really benefit from this situation by trying to learn from what is happening and what Sayadaw teaches, how for you can do here, how you, whether she understands or not, whether she changes or not, whether she, you said so correctly, what did you say? That you appointed her like your own, you said like,
She understands as a leader, she should not be like this
yeah.
because this is also grasping.
Yes, exactly. This is what I say. You need to have courage to let it be and just take whatever is useful for you in this situation. But we need to overcome ourselves in this, our ego. This is there where we, like, she should ask forgiveness from you because this could be nice, but this could be just for this situation, for that situation, but you can learn much, much, much more from this. Let people be imperfect and just see that the world is imperfect, but if I let the people be as they are, for myself, it will be better to endure later and to have more compassion and understanding. So I see in this like very high teaching and help, but this is maybe difficult to take while you are feeling hurt. This is difficult to learn because it requires courage, and courage comes with energy, and now you are not having this energy. While I don't hear much that Sayadaw tries to teach Cindy anything, she lets her be as she is, and he offers to you also to take her as she is. And he is not saying who is good, who is bad here. It might maybe be seen from one side that he is protecting one and he is kind of blaming the other, but he is not doing that. He is giving you sayale lesson, explanation. This is the best explanation because this is from many times and many situations, and this one is only to take and to learn from it because already there is the price of the pain.
Okay, Sally, let me know your purpose to read with Cindy in front of the Sayadaw.
I could see that I was stuck. I wanted just to share my side so that my side was heard, and I knew that I could not do it just me and Cindy because obviously I'm too emotional and too, so I needed the support of someone who is not, who is detached, and yeah, I just wanted to share my side, and so that they knew how I felt and understood things. Even if my understanding is wrong, at least they can see it, and I can be vulnerable about it, because I don't trust myself that I can necessarily change right now. I can try and learn, and I can try and, like, there are many things that up till now is something that I'm continually working on. It's not like I'm not working on it. It's not like I have no understanding, but I reached my limit and I broke. That's why I'm saying it's not only related to Cindy. It's something that is coming out now. And yes, it's been a pattern my whole life. Obviously, there's something wrong with me, obviously. But it's not only that, it's also that I do think we both can learn from this. Like, both of us can learn to be more skillful. Like, by understanding my side, I do think that we can all learn to be more skillful. Not only me, because it can, also Cindy says very clearly she doesn't have patience to deal with the conflict and stuff with people.
I didn't say that.
You won't get involved. You have other bigger things to deal with.
Just maybe I have.
You have everything recorded, just in case.
For everyone.
So, not, and this is good for the stranger. For the member of the Power Center, they may not like it because the more if there are more problems like this, more and more people will misunderstand. That's why some of the Power member may not like it, especially the person who is concerned with this problem may not be liked, but trying to see from the other side. So this is really easy to see the mistake of the person who are concerned with this problem. For me, I there was tsunami in Indonesia, maybe in 2005. A lot of people died, maybe over 100,000 people died. A lot of destruction, decay. I receive photo, news, video from internet, and then I will combine with my teaching about tsunami, and then I make subtitle, and then that video became really really well known, really famous among the Myanmar people. Even for the other religion, they were that video will call tsunami video,
And so
not Dhamma teaching. But even for the Myanmar people who are afraid of dead people, who are afraid of dead body, because of seeing that video is not good looking, not good to hear,
pleasant to see.
not good news.
Yeah.
But because of combination with Dhamma or right understanding, they are grateful to me. They said to me, because of seeing that video, they are not much afraid of death. They can accept death because of seeing the dead body of many people. They can accept destroying of the life and many house, car built, and many household goods. This is the power of Dhamma. This is not good accident, not good event, but because of Dhamma, it will be good to see and understand. This is I learned from Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and then I'm also teaching to everyone to see from the other side, or to see from the side of non-self, selflessness. They are only cause and effect, action and the same reaction. For the people, for the person who are concerned with this event, may be difficult, but for the stranger, easy to see from the side of Dhamma. In this way, when they experience by themselves, they can solve, they can detach, they can understand easy from my side or from the side of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. This is really educating. This is, in the beginning, it will be difficult to understand, but I have been solving the problem like this from 1999 till now. So I'm skillful to solve the problem with this right understanding.
So let me share your full teaching from you, 2003.
2003, the tsunami?
No. Before tsunami. Tsunami is maybe 2005.
Because we were just discussing, I was asking Ellie about tsunami, what she knows.
Tsunami is about 5 video. Maybe one video will last over 1 hour. So 5 video over 5 or 6 hours.
During 1 hour, you comment on what is
Because of the request of the people who watch video,
the public.
they need to see more and more. That's why I need to make one
How many episodes?
one after another.
5 episodes. So they're nearly 6 hours. Everyone has dialogue, narrating, and subtitle. Not this is the only video concern about that big event of tsunami. This Sierra sprayer. Many people copy and
Now we should have in English.
on the street.
Yes.
This is very popular. That's why people want to know about Sierra. The Sierra who make this video of tsunami beginning tsunami Sierra.
Wait, what is it about? What is this?
The nature disaster.
Tsunami is the biggest wave
In Indonesia.
which can destroy everything nearby beach like that.
But you would
Very
teach-
dangerous.
You give Dhamma teaching about tsunami.
Combined with
He
the
used the
video and
pictures
photo,
Oh,
and
of
Sierra
natural
very-
disaster.
That's why all religion, every people.
oh, I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it. I know you were nicknamed Tsunami Seattle, but I didn't know where it came
If we
from.
can find that
And
in
YouTube also have.
YouTube, you please send.
Yeah, send
Okay.
it. Bonnie, can you send it to me?
With English.
Some maybe subtitle in English.
Some English.
Yeah.
Video.
All episode we should.
So Seattle, I need to know what you will do tomorrow if people show up. What would you like us to do?
Nothing to do, but it's depend on them.
Okay.
If they want to meet with me, I can meet and discuss with them. Because if they just want to do what they want without meeting with me, just allow them whatever they do. Whatever they do, they will receive the same reaction for sure. This is the surest response. There are also many side effects. I'm afraid of doing like this. That's why I will never do like this, for sure. I know very well what will be the side effect. I know very well about cause and effect. That's why I myself will never do like this. That's why I can do, but I will do good deeds like this more and more, for sure.
So you're gonna allow them to do whatever they want, and we're not going to approach, right? We're not going to ask if they want to talk. Only if they ask us. Otherwise, we just let them
Let
do
them
what they want to do. I
let-
want
let-
to have know what your decision is, so I know how to handle the situation if it comes.
First of all, we
It's
should
depend
keep
on
calm.
them. The
Yeah,
problem is not in my side, in their side. That's why we should see what is the real problem, and then if they went, I can solve. If they don't went, let them solve their own way. This is not the way of Buddha. What I understand about the way of Buddha. I understand middle way, but they don't understand the way of Buddha. That's why they will do as they understand. I will do as I understand. In the future, there will be consequence. What they will get and what I will get in the future. What will happen to them? What will happen to me?
But do you have any idea to teaching them? Because that happen is not happen yet because of tomorrow. So if they do, it will do that against you. They will be the, there's a bad deed. That will be good action for them. So you have to make a stop to happen the bad deeds to them for them. So you have to teach, if you can stop, that do that bad action, so they don't get the bad receipt back of the dead karma. So do you have any idea to teach? You should stop, don't do like that because of anti-mark. If you do, you will get the bad karma or bad reaction. So do you have any idea to teach them to stop from that bad behavior or that bad deeds? So if you are, even if you don't say or don't teach him like that, they will be against you. They will be do the bad deeds in the future. So so they will be received back the bad deed also. So if you are not that karma, so you should be stopped them for them.
Save them.
Yeah,
Yes.
save them. So even if you are alone, then they will be received back the bad deed reaction. But that happen is not happened yet because of tomorrow. So
But-
if any idea to stop, then if that reaction will not happen, so
Just to see if
that
you-
bad deed is not happen, then they don't receive back the bad deed.
But I myself can understand like this because of my own bad deeds similar like this, and then in the past, and then from the mistake of the other. Not because of teaching. As a traditional Buddhism, I learn a lot about teaching of Buddha, but I'm not practicing meditation. I'm not a meditator. That's why I will understand. I will understand without completion. My understanding as a lay person, as a Buddhist, as a non-meditator, my understanding about law of karma is not complete. That's why I will. That's why I will. I already did mistake, the same mistake, like them in the past.
But for them, there is a, there's a new karma, new action will be tomorrow. But if you start maybe, for example, if they come to donate or something to do good deeds, we have to allow for them. It's for them, or they have to do, they will do the good deeds. They will get back the receive back the reaction of the good deeds of that. But tomorrow is the bad deeds they will do for you or like that. They will be received back, but not happen yet. So if we stop for them, so they don't get back the bad deeds like that. So
But not sure yet. What I
but
understand.
whatever,
Yeah, we're not sure.
I know.
But
Everything is not
in
sure.
case.
Even they do good deeds or bad deeds, not sure because of tomorrow. But you are the teacher, so you should say so they do is like the bad deeds. You should not do. Don't do like that. For even they accept or not. For me like that. For them.
To
not
give
for
them
you.
a chance to
Not for
understand.
you, because not the bad karma also or they receive as I understand. But not for you. For them. Not you do for the bad deed because of the they will be received back for the that bad deed but not happen yet because of tomorrow. So for example, if somebody want to do the good deeds, donation or keeping receipt or coming to take the medicine, oh we are alone, you can because you are ready to do the good deeds, we are along with them. Because of them they have received back the good deeds. Now this is tomorrow is the bad deed for them. So if along with them, so along to do the good deed for them, they will receive back the bad action for them. So how to solve the problem? Idea is
I'm solving this problem all the time. I'm teaching to the public, not only to the meditator. I'm solving the problems of the people in Myanmar, not only the people in my center. So I'm skillful to solve this problem, but it needs time.
but I just asking.
Yes.
Also I don't know, so you have to answer back. But I'm thinking about them for goodwill. So even a person who want to do the bad things or bad mistake, we don't want to do for like a mother and father. The children is want to do the bad thing, father and mother, oh don't do like this, it's not good for you. So for example like this. So the baby is want to do the good deeds. Okay, baby, you tried it, you do it, this is the good things.
That
So
is the
like
normal
this.
way.
So I'm thinking about them, not for me or not for you, for them, because they are ready to do the bad deeds, and they will receive the So for your Sierra side, what will you teach them for don't do future or don't do like this? Even give the message this action is not good. This is like a bad deed or something like that. So even they are accept or not, they are either go on somebody. So I mean like that. So
Great.
Like Bhante wants to prevent them from doing what is wrong because they don't understand, but we already understand.
If they will receive
this
as
is wrong.
surely the bad reaction, the bad time.
He wants to help
But
them.
we should not attach only on present action. We should not attach only on one action. Some people will make mistake to Buddha, like Angulimala. He even tried to kill Buddha. That's why, but finally he got enlightenment as an
And the
Alahada.
story is firstly they have the idea to kill his mother. First,
Yes.
they are running and first.
Yes.
At the time, Buddha is thought that if he is killed his mother, he will not get the enlightenment this life. That's why Buddha going to the middle of the way of mother side and Angulimala. The Buddha is stopped him to kill the mother.
Yes.
Not to do that happened to kill the mother.
But Angulimala try. If he cannot kill his mother, he will kill Buddha. That's why he trying to follow. He trying
To kill the Buddha.
to kill
So
Buddha.
wherever Buddha is the teacher, they have the the duty is stop to do the bad deeds to mother. So,
Yes.
so even the Angulimala is killed to Buddha, not thinking about it, or even kill me or not. Okay, Buddhas can stop. So that's why just matter. Okay, because of the Buddha want to stop his bad behavior to kill his mother.
Before.
If he did not try to kill Buddha, he will not get enlightenment. So what I am teaching is to be good result, some people will need to do mistake first, and then they can understand cause and effect, law of karma. That's why doing bad deeds concerned with Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha is not the same like doing bad deeds to someone. So concerned with Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, this is the way of Buddha. Buddha can make use the best, whatever good or bad happening or experience. That's why I will see from the side of Buddha. That's why I don't need to worry for the people who are concerned with me or Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. I may worry if they are not concerned with me or Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. If they are not concerned with me or with Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, they are not sure to get good results at the end. That's why.
Do you mean that
So
by
I mean,
doing
you
bad?
have the idea to give the message like this to them for tomorrow or something.
Yes.
Anyone, anything that got strong connection with Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha.
Yes, they need something to do
Yes.
personally,
Yes. To
good or
start
bad.
having the
If not, only by thinking they cannot. They are not much connection.
There's a right time to for the because they need a time
How interesting.
to do like this and then I see
Like that hate attachment or left attachment. This is attachment.
It can be
Attachment to-
useful later. Even now they make a mistake. It can
Yes,
be useful later because it is in regard with Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like the Angulimala.
replace attachment. Also like a devata. The strong attachment Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Strong attachment Buddha like a computator, like an enemy. Strong attachment. That's why over
Always see further.
long time he will become like a physical Buddha, can be enlightened. Without enemy with Buddha, he cannot be like that. Any bad attachment, left attachment, or hate attachment, attachment to Buddha Dhamma Sangha began sitting inside. Maybe take long time or short time. It will be sure to bloom from inside.
Like Sally Bada, she is not much understanding about cause and effect, action and the same reaction. That's why she will be angry or she cannot detach, but still she is concerning with Buddha Dhamma and Sangha. That's why I don't need to worry for her also.
Yes, I see that.
Because I know about Buddha Dhamma, I know the power, limitless power of Buddha Dhamma and Sangha. That's why I don't need to worry. Whoever concerned with Buddha Dhamma and Sangha, we just need to worry who are not concerned with Buddha Dhamma and Sangha.
This is the one solution, one answer for many questions.
So you said whenever you meet tomorrow the group whoever come to against you, you alone. That is one of the solve of the problem.
Yes, because what I understand is they are not meditator. Most of them are just politicians. Politicians are not much interested in meditation. If they are interested, they will be meditator, like me. I became meditator. I myself changed from a businessman to meditator because of connecting with Buddha Dhamma and Sangha. If I have no connection like this, I will never be meditator and meditation teacher. So this is the power of Buddha Dhamma and Sangha. That's why they are politicians. They interest in politics. That's why most of them will not be connecting with me because I'm teaching Dhamma. I represent to Buddha Dhamma and Sangha. That's why I'm really difficult to have connection, good or bad, with me.
What about the temple? This temple.
This is natural. This kind of problem concerned with anyone, all living beings. That's why if they can learn from the experience of the other in their side, I'm the visitor. I'm not. They can learn from me, from this experience, and then they can find the solution in advance before they experience by themselves. They can,
other people.
yes, they can make the best use of this problem. If it happens, I myself learn a lot from the former well-known passed away meditation master. When they are alive, many problems. But because of their modern technology, we can learn from their teaching, from their experience. That's why I can prepare for myself and the Bhava Center also. Because seeing from the side of no one, non-self, if it happened for the former meditation teacher, it will also happen. It can also happen to me. I'm the junior, they are senior. Even they experience like this, I may experience similar like them. This is the same for Buddha also. That's why this is really useful for, especially for the religious people. They will, now I can teach like this. In the future, you may be able to teach, she may be able to teach, or the abbot may be able to teach like this. At that time, they may experience similar like this. If they already prepare, they don't need to worry.
Your old teaching in 2003 is the same like current teaching. Let me read
Yes.
your old teaching. 3 sentences.
Yes.
The view from your side is not complete. The view from from the other side is good, but it's not still complete. The overview or non-sighted view or near-sighted view is the most complete. That's it. The original version is in Burmese.
The real meaning is for example, if concerned with politics, there is a side of military government, another side is the revolution side. So if we see from one side, from the side of military government or from the side of the revolution, it will not be complete. But another one is not interested in politics. That's why not from both sides. They will stay by themselves. But that is also not, that is better, but not the best. Another view is seeing from the side of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. This is overview. Can see cause and effect. So not this side, not that side, but from the side of cause and effect, action and the same reaction. With this right understanding, I'm working for the peace of the country. In the future, I will work for the peace of the whole world also, because the same. Because not much different. Peace between 2% and peace between one country and peace between two countries and peace between many countries, many leaders of the whole country are also not much different. If we can understand or solve one problem concerned with the peace, we are not much difficult to solve the problems of the whole world.
Universal solution.
Sure. So you can also involve for the peace of the whole world. Whether we get success or not, it is good.
We are already involved.
Good to do.
As we support you.
Yes. Not to involve in one side, or not to involve solving with the money or guns, weapons, nuclear. We should involve for the peace of everyone, even for the whole world.
So are you coming back next life?
No need to worry for that.
Have you decided? The last
We
time
have
I
time.
asked you, you say I have not decided. So I want to ask you again if you decided.
The excellent way or the excellent answer of the peace of the mind is only vipassana, right? Only vipassana. Not involve the politics or not involve the society person who doing the politics or military or revolution.
Vipassana is the best solution. Can use other solution, but not the best. Not permanent also. Only Vipassana can give permanent freedom, peace.
So you should be teach the only vipassana, then even politics, even politics.
Now Sarah is
Come and meditate, just invite them to
You should try to teach meditation. Only when you teach meditation, you will understand it is easy to think, to invite, come and meditate. Not easy to follow, to make decision.
our duty. Even they are participate or not, if they are duty.
I've been facing this problem all the time.
Traveling meditation, eating meditation, like that.
Not fighting meditation. Killing meditation.
what I understanding. Yeah, what I understanding your teaching about the meditation is not in that. It's not only the sitting meditation, but also the meditation
No,
in
I mean not meditation. I mean vipassana.
yeah, vipassana in every present moment, even in the political field, not only in the political field, but also in every field, every situation.
It's similar like that. People cannot come to meet with the other. That one. Sarah came to
So
mistake. Similar like that.
But
We have a chance.
person who is sitting at the meditation or who is interesting about the other things or who is interesting about the vipassana or separately because of their interest.
People who has strong attachment on
Yeah.
politics,
Right.
they cannot
Yeah.
space for vipassana. That's why they are involved in peace process, not in political process. But peacekeeping process connecting with the strong political attachment, indirectly sitting inside vipassana to their attachment, like an antivirus.
I know a person who, most of the person who include in the Bhavasana also. Own interesting, own attachment.
Actually, avijja is, we understand about avijja is vijja, like that. We know about, deeply understand about attachment is, can be energy of detachment, yin yang, black white, like that.
Salibada is also misunderstanding about herself. If you are not fortunate, you will not be able to practice meditation like this for sure. You see only from, you are seeing only from bad side, negative view. In fact, you are fortunate more than you may have problem in your mind, but you may have problem in your past. But if you are not fortunate, you will not be connecting with me, because I have been doing many good deeds, even the greater good deeds for many years. That's why if you are really unfortunate, you cannot stay near me for sure. This is sure. I have been helping many people. That's why I know very well. Some people want to come and stay near me, but because of their misfortune, they cannot come and stay. They cannot volunteer. They cannot come and practice meditation. Really difficult to do like this.
Within 20 years, I can see with my own eyes a lot of true story. Constantly. Fortunately, unfortunately. And our best karma, our present moment karma is really, really carry on.
Because my teaching, there will be proof in the future. My teaching is not only like this. There will be proof in the future. So if you cannot understand now, you can understand in the future. This is for everyone. I'm skillful to prove by action, not much skillful in explanation with words or language like this. Something the best is sure for me and the Power Center. This is not the best. This is what is happening now is not the answer for the future. The Power Center will not be the same like this. Because Dhamma is solving the problem. Even if I'm not solving.
Although if you continue to give more beautiful replies, my mind will explode. It already wants to ordain and to bend the knoll and just...
You already experienced with the Power Center for many years ago. Now the Power Center already changed a lot.
Very much changing.
Yes. Sienna also understand the past, the Power Center. Now the present and the past are a lot of change.
We also adapt ourselves. We change with Tabarwa. We accept whatever there is in Tabarwa. Like I was sharing on my last day before leaving India, that during the trip, so many people were in so many different situations, and I could see actually how every person would see every situation different. And I was telling you, coming and telling, such wonderful groups, such wonderful relationships, I'm so good with everyone, no conflicts, everything is wonderful. And then I could see some people telling, this one is bad, that one is bad, something bad is happening. Because everybody experiences according to their own mind, their own karma, in the same situations. And I was so happy that I could see also my own growth with Tabarwa, whatever I learned there. So for me, I come like for vacations now. At my home with my husband, I'm still experiencing problems because I have big attachment to deal with him. But when I come to Tabarwa, I'm on vacations. I feel so many good experiences and people and situations, and going on the bus and so squeezed, and I understand I feel bad, my physical body is uncomfortable, but I understand the others are feeling the same in their way. And after we will just try to see how we go better. It's so nice when we can be patient and see this is a chance for me now to be a better person, to be kinder to this one. And then you feel good in your mind and you feel peace is better than right, I'm right. Better to stay in peace rather than to prove everyone I'm right.
I'm sure for the future because we are facing the same condition now and in the past, the same similar problem, similar difficulty with finance. But in my side, I am able to continue doing good deeds more and more by facing similar difficulty and problem like this. But most of the people will stop. They cannot continue. They cannot do good deeds continuously and seriously like me for long term. I dare to do like this. The same problem in Myanmar, the same problem here in US, natural disaster or unstable politics, but I dare to continue doing good deeds more and more. And then, besides, I'm able to do the emergency good deeds. What is inconvenience with the present condition? That's why I'm sure to receive the better future, amazing future.
So Seattle, like, I learned a few days ago that besides from Tabawa and Tallinn that have a lot of mental patients, elderly, and like a social house, you also have meditation centers elsewhere that just focus on meditation only, right? Like that they practice meditation very seriously,
Formal.
right?
Formal.
Like they show me a picture of her, like a nun here, that is a really yeah.
Yes.
Right. So where is this location at?
1 hour,
How monastery?
1.5 hour drive from main center.
From Yangon.
From Yangon.
So if do they take outside meditators, or you have to be a nun to be in there?
No need.
No need.
Anyone is.
She accepts.
But there is like they have someone to teach you. Or,
Yes. She
But she teaches in Burmese, right?
but she can also speak English if needed.
She's not very eager to speak English, but she can.
So if a yogi come to the meditation center to this place, then do we just follow the daily schedule, the meditation schedule?
Yes,
Or
yes.
Was there gonna be different like teacher one-on-one, or is it in a? If it's in a Dhamma hall, then they will only speak Burmese. Like, how would I understand?
Yes. Most of the people are Burmese. Not much meditate, not much foreigner like the power center.
Like foreigner used to join from any country. They follow the normal schedule. Also, they have open door for presentation and the whole day can easily approach. Also, she is as a layman we follow together. Seattle is our first master. She is our second master. As a sister, as a family, also he is like it. Seattle is number 1. She is number 2 in teaching. Can answer any question. Yes, Kimaransi.
Oh,
Seattle,
and then you have a center like this.
because of she know very well about Sierra teaching, also apply, and Sierra encouraged to her a lot to teach. First, she don't want to teach, and then teach, and then she know very well about the needed advantages and disadvantages of the Tabawa. That one she create her center like a Somyata Dhamma center. This before her business is gold and diamonds and jewelry. That's why her customer are like a high-end customer. Seattle before business is supermarket and everyone is his customer. That's why and she create her center to fulfilling the needs of the Tabawa. Also very good restaurant, very clean, neat and tidy. very comfortable, very beautiful garden like that. Some people who a little angry with Sayara run away to her. Like that. Some a little angry with her.
She's a
back to
girl
Sayara.
after all.
Like your dream.
Also,
Yeah, like my dream. Like, it's where I want to go.
over 100 centers in Myanmar. Some are in like a galaxy, very peaceful. We have 7 friends, practice together as a layman. Now everyone became man and that. One is from the before Singaporean and Singapore resident. He focused so much on the very good man. And he tried to revolution in the Bharatani, but cannot. That's why he go to this mountain city and making the very peaceful and neat and tidy clean meditation center of the Bawa. Many foreigners go and join.
Yeah.
There's one in Singapore, right? The one that
The
you
one in the Myanmar mountain city, like
Oh.
you know Kalama, Vietnam, and Kalama Center, very famous in Vietnam community. It's in Myanmar.
There's one in Singapore too. You have a center in Singapore.
Mm,
that is
just
very-
renting now because of the politics, because of my peace mission. Many Myanmar people in foreign country they dare not donate support. That's why we have to stop Singapore Center also. They are donor, but not much.
The Singapore Center and then moved to the border of Singapore and Malaysia. There was a big center. Now at the moment they do stay there.
So not.
No center.
No center.
Like similar like that. Many good solution.
Last 6 years ago, the Bawa Center already closed in Italy. At the time, Sayara comes from in Italy. That Sayara also follow the Sayara and Pandi also.
So if I want to come to Myanmar and learn from her, I just go to the center and stay as long as I wish.
Yes.
Yes,
Also
Follow
but there will be
Difficult to
nothing is complete.
yeah,
You will
difficulty of language.
you will experience, but you should experience by yourself.
a little, like
also
American.
learn about teaching us every month.
American have many good points. Also Europe have many good points. But also at the same time,
Because we like our friends, our meditators, only know of Seattle and the centers in Tallinn as a social house. We didn't know that you have a center for serious practice of meditation only. It would be helpful, to share the information. Like some of us will go.
over 100 centers you can choose a lot of different. That's why send of foreigner volunteers and meditators. They
What's
freely
the most suitable place for foreigner?
For foreigner? So depends. You see, some people get enlightened
No,
in
no.
the Barwa Tanlin.
For example, Sally Adoga, she is
So,
she can satisfy in the Tannin the Bawa Center.
Yes.
Like
But I
you
myself
should
was
you should explain your experience because they know about the Power Center and other center. So what is your understanding?
Sayado, I will explain now. I also wanted to know about the center where foreigners started planting agriculture, like doing a lot of agriculture, if this survived or not. We opened some center and then permaculture they wanted to.
Some they try, but cannot
Not
do
so
continuously.
Yeah.
Also, yes, some permaculture like a hydroponic, many try, but depend on their wish, depend on visa, and also many
So didn't survive
the
the
kind of
idea.
country changing, not sustainable develop. But it's Sierra now new project in Naypyidaw and many new city, Dhamma city and Dhamma village will be appear. Also, we really need self-sufficient. We can produce. We need to produce our own food like a permaculture. That's what we really needed. But many small projects like a pilot project, lesson Lania already did. But this like stay as a city to waiting for. gaming forest.
Sorry, you wanted to explain?
When I stayed there, well, Seattle tries to accommodate people to what they're used to, I think. Like, for foreigners, he made a special place where they can have like special accommodation compared to many of the residents there. Like, we're used to a different standard of living. Like, so when I first arrived, Seattle arranged for me to stay in one of the new buildings that was like one of the nicest places to stay in there. And with other Burmese people who were like more wealthy and like had a higher standard.
No splashing water everywhere.
I mean, for me, it was still like a big change. But I had been staying in Myanmar for 6 months at Goenka centers, mostly in Yangon. So I remember being like really terrified that I wouldn't have a mattress, you know, having to sleep on just the wood bed and a bamboo mat. Before leaving the US, I heard that in the Goenka Center in Yangon, there would be no mattress and I would have to sleep on a bamboo mat. And I felt so much fear about that. But then I had to do it there. Like, I brought my yoga mat with me, thinking like at least I'll have I can put a mat down. But it, you know, I just got used to it. And for some reason, I was able to endure like the heat and the different way of showering. Yeah, like at first when I went from the Goenka Center to visit Seattle Center the first time, I remember feeling like very strange and I didn't like it. And like I saw big posters of big giant pictures of Seattle's face, you know. And for me, I felt like it was very strange. Like in the Western world, we are a little afraid of like religious leaders guiding people in the wrong way, you know. So I felt like it was strange that there was so much adoration to this person. I didn't understand at that time. And most of the time I was traveling with Seattle. So I only stayed like maybe 50% of the time in Tianlin. And then I was also trying to be close to Seattle and doing what he was doing all the time.
Were you a nun at the time?
Yeah. I arrived there. When I came to stay, I arrived as a nun.
Ordained in Vietnam.
Or you ordained in Vietnam?
Yeah, in Phuc Son.
Oh. Was there a language barrier or difficulties at like, were you able to understand the teaching of the people?
In Tianlin? Because from Seattle, yes.
But most of the people at the center only speak Burmese, right?
There were people who can speak English. You know, I would speak with them. And there was the Italian nun, Sele Kema.
She also can speak Burmese. Yeah. They came out that he
You can speak Burmese.
No, Sele Kema, the Italian nun.
Italian then
Oh.
like a fresh welcome.
Yeah,
translate
she could
and
help me.
introduce and like that Italian then later also Aloka also can be like translate that.
So when I went to PAOK, the main center, most of the people there didn't have, they only speak Burmese too, but they have a building designated for foreigners who speak English. So there will be someone that will guide us in that building, but Dhamma teaching will be only in Burmese. But we will have Q&A with the teacher, private teacher, and then they will speak English or they have a translator. But the Dhamma hall is mainly used for meditation only, and teaching is only in Burmese. But the foreigners will always have someone to translate or to speak the language, even though everybody else is speaking Burmese. So I'm assuming it's very similar. I felt like problems in my mind seriously, so I felt safe around Seattle. So I tried to just be
Around wherever he was. And then if that was the case, then I felt okay.
Maybe foreigner like that, even they don't understand the language, they can eat that vibration like that, and then talk like that. And also, some volunteer are not meditated, some are full volunteer meditation, some are incentive meditated. You can see the energy vibration. You just meditate. Even they are talking English, follow and experience that many problems, trouble in Myanmar, very pain, Romania, like that. They can energy, see the energy. Also, anytime, do any.
You should visit not only the Siali Kimaranti Center, but also the over 100 center of the Siam.
not all of them in Myanmar.
Over 100 in Myanmar,
Over
over
100
20
in Myanmar?
over war. Yeah. Also, some is the special for Golden Triangle, special center for drug addicts. Some are for the, especially for children education and take care for over thousands of children. Like the different version of the Bawa, depend on need of education and people. But everyone have a chance to connect with the master next to the person.
So Bonde is going back to Burma or you staying? Oh, you don't know yet.
My master. Do they go somewhere I go?
But you came from,
Now I fly from Dalat, Vietnam.
no, but you originally was staying
Myanmar
at
citizen.
Myanmar, right?
I stay as a Myanmar citizen.
So difficult for the Myanmar passport holder to get visa next time. So difficult to. We are also trying to apply R1 visa or religious visa or green card like this. So if they can do, they can still remain. Shali Amara and Shimbori Nyana.
Well, in order for you to apply R1 for,
Yes.
for them,
Yes.
you need to leave in your bank money. That is the first thing you need. Tabawa needs financials in order to apply for R1.
Yes.
And then you have to have attorneys work on the paperwork, but because you are financially responsible for them, you need proof that
Yes.
you have enough
Should
money.
even know.
It's almost like 50,000 US dollars per person that you sponsor the R1 per resident per person.
How long?
It depends. It can be a year. It can be 2 years. because it's the first time Tabawa has never sponsored an R1 for anyone.
Already,
You did or you did not?
already.
For
Did.
who? For who?
Do the Bangladesh Bandi or I only understand.
So you did.
We did-
You did have
yeah.
one already.
Yes, yes.
So if you have a history, it'll be easier than the first time.
Yes, yes.
Well, now we don't know.
အဲ့ဒါတော့မဟုတ်နဲ့တူတယ်သူဟိုကပဲရှောက်ပြီမဟုတ်အောင်လင်းမှာပဲတည်မှာရှောက်လင်းမှာဟုတ်တယ်
Right. Where do you go to? I'm gonna. Is it okay if I go to sleep? We gotta
Okay,
get
okay.
ready for tomorrow.
yes yes
Oh, So Sienna, the two people from Vietnam that were gonna fly to New Jersey, because they arrived late. They will arrive on the 17th. So they will go to Houston instead. Because if they arrive here, it's
Almost
at the
finished.
end of the retreat and they will have to travel by car for 2 days. So I told them to fly straight to Houston. It's better to go there
from where
from Vietnam.
or Vietnam
Yeah, you have two more people who will be joining.
or they got visa yeah
Yes, they got visas.
oh yes
Direct German to Texas.
Yeah, fly to Texas would be better because by the time they arrive here, it'll be the end of the
Almost
retreat
finished.
already.
but if they want to have experience they can fly here also
Yeah, but the car ride is too long for them.
no problem if they wish they should make decision
There is another
whether they
flight.
have
Yeah, so I told them about the driving distance, about
Yeah.
2 days. So they say it's better to go to Houston because of the long drive.
We can choose.
yes because only 24 hours so it's not too long it's okay
We
For-
already told them.
we need to they must stay in the car at least 24 hours continuously so if they want to camp here they should camp because some people this is very rare chance to experience like this because I'm not traveling only I'm just doing goodies on the way also so I'm doing like this in Myanmar in Vietnam India so
And they have to like goodwill.
yeah
Okay,
No.
I will let them know and let them decide.
yes if
whether
they
want
can also do the same yeah they can make decision by themselves if not they must wait in Texas they
No,
must
they will
wait
arrive in Texas the night of the 20th.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when we arrive.
yes
Yeah.
if also okay if they want to fly we just give information and they should make decision
Okay.
because not much time to be here because the retreat is going to end
Oh, they
So-
heard you online. So
yes okay
no
okay.
need to text.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So tomorrow,
Feel.
tomorrow
Right.
afternoon, I will fly out at 6 p.m. But I will see what happens in the morning
Okay.
because the abbot called, and he said that if there's a protest, he doesn't feel comfortable if I leave. So I will see how things are tomorrow because I don't want to worry him also.
Yes.
So we'll see tomorrow.
Yes, this is very rare chance to be like this. We cannot create to be like this. That's why, even if we want to experience like this, we are difficult
Yeah.
to have experience like this.
opportunity.
Không thì sao? Về ba thì sao? Bên này. Mà tí ra là về tí sao?
We don't know. I have no idea.
Because your topic is like that. For tomorrow, that's why I thought this one.
No, everything make preparation by Dhamma and tapas. Also, indeed, it's one of the
It's so when when I explained to the abbot that I was leaving, he felt unsure also.
Yeah.
And then the kitchen staff feel unsure. They did feel like they have someone to depend on or support, but at the same time, I want to give this opportunity for other people to work together as a team, to be able to handle the problems or solve the problems or learn, like the people that have assigned, we pass on the information, and I think they can do. We just have to give them that opportunity. Otherwise, I will always be attached to always have to be here. I do have other very important commitments that I request Seattle that I need to be back by the 13th. It would be challenging for me, but at the same time, I have to think about what the abbot's needs are, what the people's needs are. So it's a little bit challenging for me at the same time.
But there's the time to debate with each other. So we don't need to be urgent to debate. I'm skillful to do like this. I'm not urgent to meet with someone. When there's time, we will surely would meet with each other. So to be far away from each other, we are sure to be far away. This is, I'm saying from the side of the law of karma. So this is, I'm used that power. So I'm never urgent or hasty to do something or to stop something. I allow happen naturally. This is using the surest power of the nature. That is my skill. I'm really patient to finish something or to stop something, but most of the people are not patient. Like Sariputta Dita, if we want to go out, she's very urgent. She's not patient, but I'm really patient. I will stop when it should stop. This is the time. The time is really important. To be right time, not early time, not late time. Right time, right place, right person, right decision. Really important.
Present action is we have to choice, right? We have to choose.
But
For example, at the same time, I can sit in the Dhamma hall and I can listening to your Dhamma. At the same time, I can sleep at my bedroom. But that's present action is what I choose, what I chose by effort.
But this is concerned with Dhamma. That's why it should end by itself. We should not end. I will not end my teaching by myself. I will not make decision. I will teach only today. Tomorrow, no more teaching. I will never do like this. I will continue teaching naturally. This is the same for me. I will continue conducting, establishing new meditation center or conducting meditation retreat. No limits till now, but I'm sure there will be limit. That limit will surely arrive one day, but not sure now. Not sure which day. This is, I'm not relying on myself or the other. I will rely on the time, place, and condition. That's why this is really difficult to be like this. If I could not detach myself, I will make decision only by myself. I will stop now, or this. But because of detaching from my desire, I have no desire. So I can continue teaching the whole night or
Here's my limit. I gotta go sleep.
you should detach from that limit.
Yes,
that's
yes,
why.
yes. Tomorrow I will.
You will not see
You can sleep here also by listening and sleeping together. Now people are skillful to do like this. They will not go.
It will come to that time naturally.
Yes.
Right now it's not natural. Right now I'm sleeping. All right, good night. Good night.
You are the first person who give a right. ဆရာတော်မင်းကြီးကိုယ့်ကိုစီစဉ်တာတက်ကန်းဆက်စရာစီစဉ်တာကိုပြည့်စုံ
ဟုတ်တယ်အချိန်တိုင်းပြီးတော့ဘာဖြစ်လို့ပြီးအောင်လုပ်နေမှာလဲ There will be the time to finish everything, every event. So we don't need to be urgent to finish now. This is I'm used that this is my my concern, my attention. So whatever I do, I used to do like this. So that's why it's difficult to understand what I am doing or what will happen, what is the future for me, for the Power Center. Very difficult to understand.
Very difficult to understand, Sayadaw, because we go for ultrasound. At certain point we say, okay, we go back to the car. It's not finished. People are still there. Somebody can still come and donate. If we endure and we continue till the evening, it will continue. So it is difficult to understand that we should not stop, because we should stop. Difficult to understand. I'm not grasping. I'm ready not to understand. This is not something that will be helpful for me now, probably. But difficult to understand what you say. I'm not understanding.
But possible to understand.
Probably.
Difficult but possible.
But CRO, it depends on the, but I'm not sure. But CRO decide that maybe there's the answer. For example, this morning we have the idea about the Armstrong. We're talking about the title. The Bandy is give some idea, suggestion. At the time we think all the person, oh, we have to go the Armstrong today, and we are prepared. But CRO decided to do
No, it was natural, because there was the discussion and the meeting. We felt that we should
But
continue.
I accept what CRO decided is that is the meaningful, even and I'm not really understanding. Even
Yeah,
I'm not.
how do we finish our round every time and go back to the car?
But at the
The
time,
finish.
I'm understanding is one of the solution is because of the problem title is the Armstrong or how the way is better, the two straight line or one straight line or something like that. But even CRO gave the decision is just solve the problem of the, but at the moment I feel, but not absolutely maybe.
I will explain more. I give suggestion. How about Armstrong? not today, but Cindy talk. She think I'm saying for today. That's why she arrange. She accept. Oh, it's okay to go Armstrong today. But in my understanding, I'm not urgent to go Armstrong today. But in the understanding of Cindy, she thought I'm saying for today. But I'm not correcting the mistake. I just accept it, and then I try to find the condition whether it is suitable to go Armstrong today or not. But we are no, but we are good we are making meeting in good condition. That's why if we go Armstrong, we must stop meeting, discussing. That's why I choose to continue meeting. I'm not grasping, even if I'm not intend to go Armstrong today, but because of Cindy, she decided or she answered, it's okay to go Armstrong. But even if we can go Armstrong today, I'm just thinking whether I accept it. Although I have no idea to go Armstrong today, what I understand from her also, there will be Armstrong every day of meditation retreat. Today is not meditation retreat. That's why there may not be going Armstrong. I already understand. But because of her response, I think to go Armstrong. But I don't want to stop meeting like this intentionally because of going Armstrong. Because going Armstrong is easy because of our experience. But to have good conversation like this is not easy. That's why instead of going Armstrong, I decided to continue meeting like this. That is what I used to do. I can make decision depending on the time.
Yes, but still you make the decision to stop. It's not that you are not stopping.
Yes.
Yes. Just like you were saying before, as I understood that you never stop. Like things happen to stop. This is why I gave the example, so that when we go Armstrong, we visit one place, another place, another place. After we say, okay, we return to the cars. Still we make decision to return to the cars. At some time we stop. Today was very good example of flexibility and of being present and giving the priority to what is happening now. Not because 10 o'clock we must go. No, if we are doing the meeting and the meeting is taking place, we let it happen. We don't fix ourselves on something because fixation is not real. Present moment is real. Fixation is only an idea of how it could be.
Moment by moment,
Yeah.
sensation
So
based.
this was a good example of how it can be or not be, or change or anything.
Sensation making based on experience, sense based on Dhamma arrange, sense based on that wisdom, not by sayada like that. That one, moment by moment.
Because as Sayadaw teaches, I also experienced this. If we keep the mind clean and steady, good decisions come by
Yes.
themselves. We don't need to plan, we don't need to think.
Harmonize.
It happens. The decision comes like this, and then it becomes a big, like, sentence to explain maybe. But the decision is very short.
That's why sayada mostly not urgent, waiting the right moment until the last
That's why
second.
I'll say difficult to understand.
That's
Please
possible.
understand, I just thought he said a different thing.
Possible.
I understand.
We need time.
You need time.
We can continue meeting like this, but it is sure. One after another will fall asleep,
Sleep and
and then we must stop.
We can.
I cannot
We
sleep.
can. Compact.
But it will stop even faster if you fall asleep.
To
And
name
we
it,
will
to
go.
take pillow.
No need to wait one or the other.
Sometimes everyone fall asleep. Send video call came from Japan or Myanmar or somewhere. Sarah continue. Sometimes alone continue. Sometimes Sarah fall down and wake up and continue working.
And look, oh, continued something, many letters that don't make sense.
Sarah စိတ်တွေကိုနားလည်ဖြည့်ရှင်းတာ Sarah ကတော့ဒါလည်းခုနကကိန်းတဲ့ဓမ္မကိန်းလို့ဟိုတကားတော့လည်းဟိုစားတောင်းတယ် teach လုပ်တာလေဆရာတော်တပည့်တော်နောက်ကြတော့လေဆရာတော်စိတ်တွေစိုးနေတယ်ဆရာတော်ဘာမေးလို့ပြော
Oh, Vienna.
Detox.
because
Detox PNS.
စိတ်တွေပြည့်တယ်ဆရာဒီနားတော့နားတော့ဝဲလာဆရာတော်လည်းသူကပြောရတဲ့ဆရာတော်မရှိဘူးပြောဆရာဘာမှမပြောဘူးဒီရတယ်အဲ့လိုဖြည့်ချင်းဒီမျိုးအဲ့လိုလမ်းနေနေအဲ့လို
I was telling this.
အမေဒီတော့တွေ့ရတယ်ဆရာတော်အခုဆုံးပြလိုက်တဲ့လုံးလိုက်တာအကြောင်းတော့ရှိမှာပဲဆိုတော့ဒါလေး complete တော့နားမလဲ complete တော့နားမလဲ
Teach
အမေ
her now, she will
လက်ခံ
already
ပါ
listen.
ဒါအကြောင်းရှိ
We can.
အကြောင်းပဲပေါ့
This is why I say we
ဒီ
should
လို
teach
မျိုး
her,
တော့
right?
လက်ခံ
Because she can, she will need to learn. What's acceptable like this? Please use the action. We use the action. But always example. You should be able to use what is useful. When there is appropriate moment, when people teach me a bit about when to learn.
The conflicts, yeah, the conflicts or the friction between two people and two groups or two community or two organization or two country are the same from the side of the Dhamma view.
Yes, the real cause is ignorance and attachment. So we just need to find out the present ignorance and attachment, and then the problems will not be problem anymore.
Oh yeah.
If we see from the side of the ignorance and attachment, nothing is problem. Everything is right to do like this.
Oh yeah.
So if we see from the side of Sally Bada, what she doing is right.
Oh
So
yeah.
also if we see from the side of
Cindy.
Cindy, what she is doing is right,
Yeah.
because she did what she understand,
Yeah.
what she used to do. That is right.
Yeah.
So we just need to see from
Overview.
I can see from the side of ignorance and attachment. That's why I can see from the side of everyone.
Yeah.
For the stranger, I may need to learn. After that, I can understand
Oh yeah.
what is your view like that.
Yeah. Another meaning is what is my attachment?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
So in this way, nothing is problem. People are solving the problems by themselves. For
This
those,
problem means also the misunderstanding, right? If I think this is a problem, that's one of the meanings of the problem also is the misunderstanding, not right understanding, right? This also like a wager.
First of all,
especially for those who are attaching on law and regulation, they will report or they will send message to the authorized person. Not making creating problem. This is their way of solving the problem. Whatever they know something new, they must report to the officer like that. This is their solving problem. This is their way of solving problem. If we understand, we can accept it. But because of seeing from our side, we are thinking, that person is making us problem all the time. So I will also respond to that person. In fact, they are solving the problem, their own problem. They cannot stop not to do like this because they cannot detach. That's why they will continue doing like this. So let him do. Let him solve the problem by his way. So also we must solve the problem by our way. But the way of Buddha is complete, no side effect. The way of the government is not complete. There are many side effects.
What attracts in the way of the government or laws or regulations that we can do immediately. But Buddha way, we need to have patience and faith.
Right, so also Buddha also teaching about the precept of Vinaysaya or Sila. It's like a discipline for the monk or the nun who is need to accept or follow that discipline of Sila or Vinaysaya. Buddha also teach, right? So how we use the right way of the Vinaysaya or Sila or disciplines or
We must not reject the Vinaya of Buddha, but we must not attach or grasp the Vinaya of Buddha. Grasping use is wrong. Not to reject, we must accept Buddhist literature, but if we are grasping with attachment or using with attachment, there will be suffering because of attachment. Suffering for the person who attach.
Attachment on Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, compared with other attachment is the best attachment. But if we cannot detach, we cannot be fully with them. After successfully detached, we can use other attachment and attachment on Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha attachment. We can use it only with them. But no need to grasping or rejecting, attaching. This is a freedom of present Nibbana energy either by wisdom.
In my experience, as I understood, in conflicts, which becomes very beneficial for me but very painful, that when there are two people and one is stronger and more blaming maybe, or willing to blame better, maybe this person can see as if the winner of the conflict. But this person is attaching more to self because I am good, I'm winning, I'm more right than you. And the person who is enduring just this situation and who is being the victim of the situation actually is the winner because has pain in self enduring this and actually is detaching from self. This is why there is pain, that against me, but I'm not responding back. Against me, but I'm enduring. Against me, but I let be like this, I accept. I just patiently wait to endure and to pass. Like this we are losing self. But the winner attaches more to self. So we shouldn't try to be the winner, actually.
In my side, if I'm in the side, in the place of Cindy, I will allow. I will allow whatever happened with Saripata. but I will detach, and then I will accept it will be okay by themselves. We just need to understand like this, and then we need to continue doing goodies, and then the problems will be okay by themselves. Nothing to do. No need to move the material from the bed. No need to shout. Nothing to do. Just need to accept. Oh, it's problem. Yeah? Oh, it will be okay by themselves. So we just need to understand. This is my way of solving the problem. I learned from Buddha. Just need to have positive view. Besides, we must be able to do good deeds. We must have enough merits, good deeds. In this way, it will be okay. The problems will be solved by itself. Because of not understanding like this, even if they understand, because of not practicing like this, there's problem like this. So in the side of the Sariputta, if he move, let her move. If she shout, let her shout. And then you just need to understand, and it will be okay. Because when there are more people arriving, only when now we are not sleeping. So only when we sleep, the problem will start at that time. So allow people who let them choose by themselves, and then you can sleep where it's empty. This is my way of solving the problem. In this way, if we are doing like this, we can successfully detach from the accommodation, from the place, shelter. In this way, we are sure to get the shelter what we like most of the time. This is the power of detachment. That's why for me, no problem for shelter or food, medicine, teaching meditation, no problem.
Patience.
Well,
Everybody wants to resolve immediately.
well, we can detach. Well, we can be fulfill all of our needs. One, like example of Sarah. Sarah can detach about food. A lot of food needed, food and medicine all the time came to Sarah. Sarah can detach about sleeping. Always get the best place for sleeping. Like that. No need more complete. No more desire.
If you dare to do like this, you will receive back the same reaction. If you are thinking for the other to arrange, manage as they like, you will have the chance to arrange as you like. This is
Very simple.
getting what we give before. If you allow the other to choose what they like, and you will choose what is the rest, what is remaining. Because of doing like this, you will receive the same reaction from the other. In this way, you can choose what you like. If you are doing like this all the time, you are sure you will not face problem with the shelter. Very simple. We are receiving back from our past karma. So also, if we are doing like this, we are sure the same reaction from our present karma. Because of not doing like this, there are problems between each other.
You don't understand Sayadaw, because you are acting from no self. Self does not allow doing as you tell.
But sometimes teamwork and organization have who is the leading, who is the organizer is sometimes difficult without discipline or without teamwork. For example, we have to do like this, but not follower is don't do like that or they do themselves. That's why at the same time the feeling about who is the organizer, who is the leader is really difficult at that present. How to arrange, how to like a teamwork organization.
Because they do with
But-
judgment.
If you are thinking like this, you must continue to think like this.
Not thinking.
But
Yeah.
some are not. Some are practicing according to mind guidance. For those, they are sure to be able to practice like this. I myself, we are meeting with the teaching of Buddha. The same teaching, maybe different understanding, different way of practice. I practice like, I understand like this, I practice like this, that's why I'm skillful to understand and practice like this. I continue teaching like this, therefore some people are practicing the same like this. In this way they can see from the side of non-self. Now you are seeing from the side of oneself. If you are saying like this, you must continue to say like this. If you stop saying like this, if you stop thinking like this, you don't need to think and speak like this. Very simple.
I gave you example already that luckily I can act differently. This is something that I try to explain to you, that your explanation is easy but difficult to do because of the self. I gave you the example when Cindy was asking me to organize everybody to believe in on the last day on time and to clean the house where we were staying in the previous retreat. She told me, make sure everybody is organized, everybody does on time, and you come early in the breakfast. And I told her, I will remind of the time, I will remind what is necessary to do, but I will not go into conflict with people if they are not doing. I will make sure to remind people, but I will not go into conflict, because I know that I don't like to be told what to do. To be reminded is okay. To be told to do like this, do like that, I'm superior, I know better, I'm commanding. I don't want like that. I want peace. So I will be helpful to people to remember. Afterwards, who wants does, who doesn't want doesn't do. So I really try to do without self, just to do only what is necessary. But even at that time it was funny. She said, "Oh, if you are like this, I will find some other leader."
But you should understand, you can remind them, but they may not understand.
Yes, may do or may not do.
Because even to understand what you are saying is not easy. Some people are, you may tell to do like this, but in their understanding, they may understand in different way.
Yes.
That's
Like
why
result.
their action will also be different, opposite. I am teaching meditation, that's why I know very well about the mistake of the people in big group like this. Very easy to misunderstand or not to understand. That's why we need to remind what is, do you understand me, or what is your understanding? For we should do like this. That's why we are using group, messenger group. In this way, there's a proof. If you are not sure, you should read again. And in this way, you can understand in the right way. So if most of the people, but only by speaking like this, most of the people will not understand. We think they understand, but not sure to understand for most of the people, because they are busy with their job. Their mind will not pay attention to your speaking. In this way, you may not understand as you want to understand.
But if I accept Sayadaw, any outcome, if they understand, they do. If they don't understand, they don't do. I will not force. This is the idea. And as a result, people, they just got up even earlier and they did everything ready, and we are sitting in the car while I was still getting my things, because I didn't expect this would be like so well done on time. And they even came on time on the car before me. The only thing I found was one toilet which they didn't clean. So instead of going them and telling, go clean the toilet, why you didn't clean, I told you, I just cleaned this toilet by myself. And they came in the car and they just said, okay, everything is done, I cleaned the remaining toilet, let's go. Everybody was happy. Because I believe, I was trying to do with detachment, just only help them to remember to do. Cindy already explained everything. But she assigned me to be responsible and to guide them and to control them. I don't want to be controlled, so I didn't control them. I just helped them to remember what they were explained already to do. And they did everything even without me interfering. I was satisfied with the result, they were satisfied with the result. We came on time even earlier. Everybody was surprised that it happened so quickly and so accurately.
You don't want to be controlled because you want to control. You attach to control. That's why you don't want to be controlled.
I don't think so.
You should detach from that desire also. No I, no desire. So allow someone, if someone is controlling you, let's allow.
I allow Cindy to control me.
This is also doing good deeds, or detaching from our desire.
Because I renounce at that moment. Yes, I practice like this. Renounce what we want and how we want others to be. We let them be, we accept. This is very good, going against ourselves, detaching from self. If we allow somebody to be now superior, to be thinking that they are right, we are wrong, we just detach from self, because this is the self that is experiencing the pain.
Okay, we should stop. What tomorrow?
We didn't stop it.
Opening ceremony, that's why important.
This is our bedroom, so you should stop. This
Yes,
is our
yes.
bedroom.
So if you are sleepy in opening ceremony, not good looking.
Never sleep the Bawa.
Neutrality suggestion.
The Bawa never sleep.
Sometimes the Bawa people can sleep like that.
Can they? And then be like this.
Very skillful
Straight,
in
like
sleeping.
just to learn to keep the back.
Sometimes like that.
Hello. I'm sorry I can't share more about my experience.
Hello, I die
I want to share inside.
I understand. That's why I'm just training.
Right.
Training for you. You need to train like this more and more, and then because of not sharing, you cannot share. I understand.
Just
She's making effort now. Very often she tries
Yeah,
to
yeah.
share.
people say around and say Ali came around, we also similar like that. A lot to share inside, but very difficult to share. Every day, continuously, time after time, becoming like a
I'm seeing where you're going. Now you dare to share that you regret that you cannot share more. Already good.
သူကလည်းအဲ့လိုလေအများနဲ့ regret ဖြစ်နေ
the best time for meditation is now like that. The best time to sharing is when you have a chance.
It's a
Right now.
Korea, it's a Israel, it's a American, it's a Vienna, it's a
It's just some-
from where? Where are you from?
You introduce from which country, meditators can like to ending.
You want to end the ending session.
Yeah.
And here today we had a gathering of meditators from all over the world, like South Korea,
Yeah.
Myanmar, Southern Africa, US, Vietnam,
And
and
you are?
Switzerland, with
Oh.
origin from Belarus.
Oh yeah.